What is up, guys? Yugioh up in here with a new video based on a deck I didn't think I'd be playing, but after looking over a lot of the cards I had gotten recently through my Ice Barrier video, I'm going to be learning to play and hopefully be able to climb a little bit through ranked with Raidraptors. This is a deck that I think is going to get a little bit slept on just because it did come out with new support, but it's not like a new archetype. Ice Barriers, I think, are a deck that a lot of people knew was not very strong and needed help. Raidraptors was already fairly strong on its own with what it had, but this time, this has some incredibly strong cards in it. For one, the main boss monster that people are going to be getting out is going to be Rising Rebellion Falcon with this with the new tech that they have. So with this card, it's unaffected by cards effects. It's literally just yeah, it's an ultimate wall, really. And its other effect, being able to Exceed Summon and then destroy everything that your opponent controls, is insane. Of course, the only method you can do that right now efficiently is with the Rise Rank Up Raidraptor's Force, which I believe came into the pack itself. We also have a few other cards like the Raidraptor Bloom Vulture and the Swallow's Crowry to help with searching and getting early combos going. This is my take on the Raidraptor deck. I'm still learning it, but after watching a little bit of other people play, I think my deck is fairly okay. That being said, let's go into some duels and see whether or not I can actually win some things with Raidraptors, shall we? Okay, first duel for this showcase. Obviously, we're going first here, which is really good. If we weren't going first, it'd be really hard to actually do this. So let's see here. Let's go with Raider's Wing first, and then with that we have the Sea Morgue, which allows us to normal summon it because we normal summoned a Wing Beast. So we'll go with this, and now through these two we can go into the Raider's Knight. This is essentially the main way you're going to be getting into the rest of your plays for this deck. So we activate Raider's Knight, and we are in the middle of like Diamond right now. So hopefully with this we'll be able to climb a little bit higher. But with the Raider's Knight, we're going to go into our Brave Strix, which is another card that was added into the selection pack. We're going to be detaching to add specifically the rank up spell. We're going to be sending away the Raider's Knight because we want to keep the other card on our field. We're going to be grabbing ourselves the rank up magic Skip Force. This is what's going to allow us to then go into an older monster that Raidraptors have had, and yeah, I hope I'm doing this right though, because I've tried a lot of different hands and have had pretty bad ones, so I hope I'm playing this right. But now we can activate Arsenal. We're going to be detaching the Brave Strix to then do special summon from deck. I believe the one we want to special summon from deck is the Noir Lanius. We only play one of them because we want to special it from the deck. So we're going to use Noir Lanius, target itself, to then add to hand a different Raidraptor with a different level. We're going to be getting out the Heal Eagle. Heal Eagle effect. I think I'm doing this right. I mean, I've done some play tests, but it's been hard to really say I've gotten it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna use the 2. We're gonna go into Wise Strix. Wise Strix effect. We're going to be specialing out from deck. We're going to be getting out the Fuzzy Lanius, I think. I think this is the one we want to go with. I'm going to activate the Swallow's Cowrie. I don't know if this was the right play or not, but I am going to be tributing off the Fuzzy Lanius to then add from deck to hand my Bloom Vulture. Okay. We used that up. We only have one in the deck. If I had UR Dust to make another one, I would, but I don't. So we work with what we got. Let's go Fuzzy Lanius. Special out. Then we can go Bloom Vulture to special out both itself and the Tribute Lanius. And let's see here. I'm going to activate Lanius's effect. We're going to be sending to the graveyard Raider's Wing. We're going to be sending Raider's Wing. Now we can go with 4 Strix. 1, 2. Put him right over there. Activate with 4 Strix's effect to detach. We'll detach Tribute. To add from deck to hand, we'll add a Singing Lanius. And because that happened, we can get Ystrix's effect to set the Raidraptor's force. Nice. Of course, we can also activate it this turn, but we're not going to be doing that just yet. Instead, we're going to go for Raider's Wing. We're going to detach from Force Strix, so we can special summon. Get them out to the field. Go into another Force Strix. Yeah, we play a lot of the Force Strix cards because these are like our means of getting other things we need to our hand. We detach. We're going to detach the Bloom Vulture, and we're going to add a Strangle Lanius. We special out there, and then we special out right there. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to banish away Noir Lanius to increase the levels of these two right over here. And with them, I can go now into a rank 5 in the form of Stranger Falcon. This is just a good generic card that I can go into, and if it gets destroyed by an opponent's card, we can then get out one of our other Xyz monsters. Of course, could have done it probably a little bit better, but we set the Imperm. Not bad, not bad. We are going to be able to use Rise Rank Up Magic to then wipe the field, and we have a means of going into pretty much anything we need to. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I think I did that right. There probably was a better line. There was probably a better line, but I think I did it fairly well. Valmonica, okay, that's fine. They are able to add a Valmonica card, and that is totally fine. Yep, there's Valmonica. Yeah, we're just going to let them do their thing. They go Angelo, sending the Valmonica. We want to wait. We want to let them have as much stuff on the field as possible. Okay, then they get out them. Okay, so it's normal or special. You can add a Valmonica card. That is alright. I will wait for the Imperm. I'm waiting for the Imperm. And let's see here. They're going to go for that now. Let me think here. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this now. Let's go with the Rise Rank Up Magic. We're going to be using the one from Field and then the two from Graveyard. It's important to make sure that you know that you have a spot open for your new monster because it needs to be summoned to there and then the materials attached to it. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. So, Rising Rebellion Falcon, right on there. They all get attached. Now we have an inoutable boss monster unless they are able to, like, tribute it off or, like, go Underworld Goddess or something along those lines. They do add the Inventary, and then we just go Rising Rebellion Falcon's effect. Pop everything they have. Yeah, they are able to activate that. And let me see here. That's interesting. You know what? The fact that it's a quick effect and you put it right into the Imperm column, that's on you. I'm sorry. I am actually very sorry that you put that in the Imperm column. Gets negated. And everything gets popped. Everything's gone now. Dealt 1200. And obviously, yeah, there's nothing too special from the extra deck right now. And that's a scoop. That was good. That being said, can I do it again? One time is one thing, but let's see if we can do it again. Okay, so duel number 2. This hand is not as good as the previous one. That being said, it's still playable. So what we're going to do here, we're going to normal summon out our Stringolanius. They have a response here. So it's either going to be like a Max C or an Imperm. The thing is, Imperm very much can kill us if we didn't have a means of, like, avoiding it. Unfortunately, we don't have a means of avoiding it with this hand. If it's Max C, on the other hand, we can at least call by that. Thank goodness we play called by. So yeah, this is more powerful, I think. And that was an interruption right there. If we didn't have a means of But interrupting that, we would have been giving them like everything, and that would have sucked. Of course, the first duel we did was without interruptions. Now we're doing it probably with interruptions here. So let's see if we can actually keep this going here. They have a card in hand, so I bet it's Imperm. So let's go Raiders Knight. 1-2. If it is Imperm, then we at least have a 1 monster negate. But other than that, well, actually, technically, this is actually any face-up card negate. Now that I think about it, because we have a Raidraptor Exceeds on the field. So we're gonna send a Fuzzy Lanius, and we're gonna be going into Brave Strix. There we go. And then Fuzzy Lanius to add 1 from deck to hand. There we go. So we do have some kind of a play for next turn. Let's go and use Brave Strix's effect to grab our Rank Up spell. We're going to be sending away Raiders Knight, and that's fine. There's the Effect Veiler. So if we did have the 1 spell that tributed away, we could have gone to that. Would have actually helped us out a bunch, but that's fine. We have to deal with we have to deal with what we got. Okay, so it looks like, and I messed up here. I messed up because I can only use Stringolanius' effect if we had an Xyz with an Xyz material on it. So unfortunately, that is on me. We're just gonna end it there. Maybe we can do it though. Maybe we can do it. That was 2 hand traps, by the way, a Max C and a Effect Veiler, and we had 1 thing for them. Unfortunately, the only thing we have is essentially an Omni Negate. Okay, pre-prep. That's pretty good. And it looks like we're going against Voiceless Voice, the newest deck added to Master Duel. Whew. Okay. That's a bit rough, but we're gonna have to wait. We need to let them try and use a actual spell for it. I'll do it. I mean, unfortunately, I kind of have to at least stop them a little bit, because if they add the monster to Ritual Summon with, then they don't even need to use the spell. So I'm gonna have to do that now. So I have to force them to use the spell now. Sending the Nibiru. Oh, well, that's interesting. Of course, this is Ritual Summon. They can add a Voiceless Voice or a Ritual Monster. They do add the low, so that sucks for us. These normal amounts. Oh, this is raw. This is scuffed. We're gonna lose this one, guys. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose to the newest deck. An old deck can't beat a new deck, unfortunately, apparently. That is, I'm gonna have to surrender for that one. That one is a loss. There's no way we have a follow-up play for that one. Okay, so this is the third duel for the video, and we're going second this time. This is going to actually see whether or not Raidraptors can actually play through their stuff. Oh. Prisma. And let's be clear, guys. Voiceless Voice, the new deck, it's actually very strong on its own right now. It does cost quite a bit of UR just to make it at full power. But at the same time, unfortunately, Raidraptors are just not as efficient to do it if you don't have a means of getting all your stuff out without interruptions. And even if you did, it's still tough. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have to assume like one of those is like maybe a call by or an imperm. Maybe. But this is actually a pretty decent hand, not gonna lie. So what we're gonna do here, normal summon out. Actually, yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. We'll normal summon out our Raider's Wing. They probably have an imperm, and that's okay. Max C. We're good. We're good. We have the call by for that. So we get rid of that. And now we have pretty much an open field right now. We don't have to worry about Max C at all. And now we just special out Fuzzy Lanius. Any responses? No. Good. Now, we're going to use the 2. We're going to go into our Raiders Knight. Raiders Knight is now untargetable, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I mean, I actually can't remember if it is or is not. I think, yeah. Yeah, Raider's Wing. Because of Raider's Wing, we are untargetable. So we're going to send the Fuzzy Lanius to also get Fuzzy Lanius's effect. And they surrender. Okay, so I guess they knew they were cooked in that case. You know what? That is fair. That is fair. This is a little bit of a shorter video. I just wanted to do a little bit of a showcase with the Raidraptors. I think Raidraptors are a cool deck. Once they get started, if they can't be stopped, they don't stop. They're just almost hard to beat. That being said, any kind of a deck that has very specifically timed hand traps or means of stopping your opponent's plays, like for instance, Ash Blossom on the Raider's Knight to stop them from adding the one spell can stop them if they aren't able to like lock it out with like using the Fuzzy Lanius or whatever. That being said, I think the deck is good. Mine probably needs some tweaks. I definitely would need another Swallow or maybe 2 of them. I am also playing like a few other hand traps. They're namely like call by targets and cross out designator targets. Like Nibiru is one of them. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of showcase of the deck. I am still learning it. I think it's fun. If you guys enjoyed it or think there's like a good way I can definitely improve the deck or maybe even learn how to properly play it better, let me know in the comments below and I will get back to you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one. So, until next time guys, take care.